I'm just on my way to go and visit a very stressed family about a very stressed dog. Oberon's quite an old Hungarian vizsla who's suffering with some breathing difficulties, and lately it's so bad that he can't even walk down to the practice without being out of breath. And I just hope there's something that I can do to help.
It's okay, Scott's on his way. Poor Obi.
Oberon is so unwell and struggling to walk, his owners, mother and daughter Sue and Susanna,
He's a good boy.
have asked Scott to make the special house call.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Scott.
You're all right.
Thank you so much for coming so quickly.
It's okay.
Come in and see Oberon. He's really not very well.
Okay.
Please come in.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Will do.
Oberon's in here.
Hi, Obi. Hi, Susanna.
Hello,
How
Scott.
are you? You're all
Good,
right?
thank you.
Hello, champ. What's been going on?
Last Sunday, he went out into the garden and collapsed in the flower bed. It started off with a choke.
Yeah, and then his gums went pale and then it was going blue and he wasn't breathing.
And it was an awful, awful, desperate situation. We thought we might actually even lose him. So it was really frightening.
I can imagine. Yeah. And has he shown any other symptoms that have carried on?
Yes, well, when he gets a bit agitated, especially when there's food around and he's expecting to be fed, he sort of starts jumping about. And then he finds it difficult to breathe and starts coughing a bit. So, yes, we're very worried about him.
Has his bark changed at all?
Definitely, he's become more hoarse.
Yeah, it's much hoarser, quieter, yeah.
Yeah, it's not as loud as bark anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a number of possible respiratory conditions. There's some cardiac conditions, of course, it could be. But the concern that I have is that he may have a condition called laryngeal paralysis. He's got all the classic symptoms and also he's quite an old boy, and it does tend to happen in older dogs as well. The larynx is the cartilaginous box, the voice box in the throat, and the nerves that supply it sometimes fail to work. And as a result, the larynx is then unable to open properly to allow a decent amount of air into the lungs. So it means not only does his bark sound different, but he's actually unable to open his airways up enough to take in enough oxygen.
Yeah.
So any form of heat or any form of stress leads to this old boy having some problems. Hey, buddy. I think the fact that Oberon has collapsed in his very own garden, just doing what old dogs do, which is not much, is incredibly concerning. And I do feel that I need to take him to the practice to understand this condition more and work out exactly what we're going to do to fix it. Good boy. Out we go. Come on then, buddy. Come on.
We've had Oberon all his life. We got him when he was a puppy. If we lost Oberon, I think we would be absolutely heartbroken. We know he's an old boy, but he's so loved and he's part of the family.
Let's go to the practice. Good boy.
Don't worry, darling, be all right.
Jack, come here.
Jack, can I have that ball, please?
Come on, puppy. Come on. He's a good birthday boy.
At a local park, it's Springer Spaniel Jack's birthday, and he's enjoying a play in the sun
Good boy.
with his devoted owner Francine
Oh, he's nearly got it.
and her partner Joe.
It's behind
Jack,
you.
where's the ball?
Jack.
Where's the ball?
He's 12 today. We adopted him when he was 6 months old from a sanctuary back in Oxfordshire.
Good boy.
I was about 13 at the time. So I've grown up with Jack.
But birthday celebrations have been put on hold because Jack needs surgery.
Good boy.
Jack's always been a really healthy dog, but when he was about 4, he developed a fatty lump on one of his back paws.
Good boy.
We've been told that those lipomas, they're harmless, so you can just leave them unless they're causing other issues.
Go on then.
Oh, you're excited, aren't you?
He's had quite a few pop up over the years.
But now I think the ones on his shoulder are getting so big that they're getting in the way of his legs and his walking and things.
Go on then, Jackie.
Francine is terrified at the prospect of her much-loved boy undergoing surgery after a previous scare.
Good boy.
It was the anaesthetic he reacted to, but he was out of it for quite a few days. So he'd get up to walk over to you and fall over or vomit. It wasn't very nice. He was really poorly.
Come on,
Go on,
Jack.
Jack.
Let's go for a nice walk.
I'm really nervous about taking him to vets. He's my only Jack. Jack means the whole world to me. He's my best friend, no offence. And I don't know, I just can't imagine not having him around. I love you, Jack.
He is our extra housemate.
Yeah, massive part of the family.
Jack has an appointment with Scott tomorrow for the lipoma surgery.
You gonna be a good boy tomorrow, Jack? He's a good birthday boy. Good boy.
Be careful when you're picking him up, but we need him up here on the table, please.
Okay.
Good boy.
Come on, lad.
Yay, good lad. Well done.
At the Richmond practice, Scott needs to find out why elderly dog Oberon collapsed at home and has been struggling to breathe.
Good boy.
Chilled, aren't you, hey?
That's it. Good boy, Obi. Well done. Well done.
Scott suspects the 13-year-old's breathing difficulties may be due to a paralysed larynx.
Right, okay, sweetheart. Good boy. Stay still. Big boy.
X-ray.
Yeah.
But first, he has to rule out any other possibilities.
Just taking some x-rays of Oberon's chest just to see if there's any reason for his sudden collapse and his respiratory issues. So his lungs are pretty clear. His heart looks normal, so the problem isn't in his chest. Blood 3 yet, Nate?
Just bring them up.
Wow, he's a pretty healthy boy. Looking at the blood test, generally, Oberon's an incredibly healthy boy for 13. I mean, it's a great old age for a Hungarian vizsla. I hope our blood's looking like that when I'm his age. It's pretty good. Doing the x-rays and all the blood testing that we've done has basically ruled out every other possible cause of Oberon's respiratory distress besides laryngeal paralysis.
Scott is hoping to avoid surgery on the elderly dog, so he's called his good mate, specialist surgeon Michael Hamilton, for a second opinion.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Michael, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, he's not as bad as I thought he was going to be.
Well,
You're paying for my speeding ticket, mate.
fair enough. Well, his owners are pretty worried. He
Yeah.
did collapse
Yeah.
at the family home a week ago.
Yeah.
And he's showing some fairly classic signs of laryngeal paralysis. So
Yeah.
his bark has changed. He's doing a strange sort of throat clearing.
Yeah.
And every time he gets excited or stressed,
Yeah.
he starts having issues with his breathing and
Yeah.
struggles to get breath.
Yeah, change of barks, highly suspicious.
Yeah.
Can I just have a quick listen to him?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's pretty raspy around his larynx, isn't he?
Good boy.
He's nice and relaxed on his meds, isn't he?
Yeah,
But a little charge around the park and he goes blue, right? Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Scott and Michael need to have a close look at Oberon's larynx to see how well it's functioning.
Okay, sweetheart.
For this, he's been given just a light anaesthetic.
To fully assess Oberon, he needs to actually be awake, which does mean that he can bite down on our hands as we're checking him over. Watch your fingers, because it's going to be quite light,
He
Nathan.
will be chompy, so...
Okay.
So look. So when he breathes in, what should happen is his airway should open.
Yeah.
If it's paralysed when he breathes in, he sucks it closed. So Nath, tell me when he's breathing in and breathing out. So go in and out as he breathes in and out.
In, out. In,
Yeah, it's not doing much.
in.
Looking down this dog's airway, there's no movement at all. And so as he's trying to breathe, his airways should be pulled open. But actually what happens is they just sit there. And as he breathes and sucks air in, they actually get sucked closed. So he's got bilateral, both sides, paralysis of his larynx. And dogs can die from this. So it's a bit of a ticking time bomb.
Right, so surgery it is then?
Yeah, sure. Right.
Okay.
I'll go get changed, mate, if you go
Yep.
tube.
We'll do.
See you in a
All
sec.
right, see you in a second.
Oberon will now be given a full anaesthetic.
The procedure that we're going to be performing today is called a laryngeal tieback. It's a very complicated procedure and it comes with lots of risks.
I'll just be there to tell you to cut that cricotrycnoid.
Yeah.
That's the only scary bit, really.
Today I'm going to be the lead surgeon, but Michael is very much my able right-hand man.
So keep feeling for that wing of the thyroid, because that's basically where you're aiming. That's where you need to go to. There's some big things in there, jugular veins, big nerves. So yeah, you just got to make sure you know where you're at. It went well, didn't cut any white stringy things, as in the nerves. So best case scenario, future for Oberon is he will wake up and can't believe how well he can breathe, And within a couple of weeks, just when everything's settled down, he's flying around the park like he never has done before.
Okay, now to see if the job's done. Oh yeah, look at the difference, that's massive. It's a massive relief to actually see that his larynx is now much more open. This is an old boy that's had a great life, and I want him to have a life going forward. And he can only do that when he has an open airway. And now, thankfully, he does. That was a long one, wasn't it, mate? Hey?
Oberon will spend the night under observation at the clinic to make sure he's fit enough to go home to his owners in the morning.
You huff and you puff, old boy, hey? At least you can breathe now. Yeah. No more collapsing for you.
Nathan, look at the baby.
Downstairs at the clinic, new mum Ellie and her 2 fragile newborns are getting some TLC with nurse Nathan and practice manager Maz after being brought in for a health check.
That one's a bruiser. It's the bigger one. Aren't they cute?
Ellie's owner Victoria has had a worrying few hours, concerned that the new little arrivals aren't feeding properly.
They are pretty small, or one is especially. So, yeah, I'm quite nervous about that.
The young Bichon Frise gave birth overnight.
Good girl, Ellie.
But so far, her 2 little pups have been unable to latch on by themselves for their all-important first feed.
Come on then, Ellie, look. Gonna feed the babies. Come on, sweetie, see if you can do it. Oh, good girl, Ellie.
So Nathan and practice manager Maz are helping out the first-time mum.
That's it, just a little more down there, sweetie. Come on. Oh, nearly.
You done it? Yeah, well done.
Got it. Oh, there we go.
It's amazing. No one teaches them, and she's there feeding her babies. It was all just this really beautiful thing to actually witness. We got them both on?
Yeah, that's 2.
Holding those tiny pups is just like nothing else. They're small, their eyes aren't open, they're just brand new, tiny little balls of yumminess that you just kind of want to squeeze harder than you should.
With the pups now feeding well, a delighted Maz can't wait to show owner Victoria the hungry little boys.
Hello. Wow. Thank you. Ah.
Proud mummy moment?
Yeah. Hey. Well done.
Been a very good mummy.
I'm very proud.
To walk out my office and see this beautiful mum with her 2 lovely tiny little puppies, it would make anybody's day, but I've got to say it's the perks of the job that you get every now and then, just getting that little insight into brand new life in the world.
With full bellies and a clean bill of health, the contented pups are now ready for a snooze. The new little family will head home with Victoria later today.
Well done.
Such a clever girl.
Oh, yum. Good boy, well done. You're breathing very well this morning, aren't you? Hey? Yeah.
Oberon is recovering well from his big surgery.
Good boy. Hey? Wouldn't know you've been through a major surgery. Hey, no you wouldn't. No.
Yesterday, the 13-year-old vizsla underwent a risky throat operation to correct the paralysed larynx that was closing his airway.
Yes. Wait a minute. There we go. You've got very nice table manners. Good boy. Yeah. Take it nice and easy. Yeah. Mummy and Grandma will be here soon.
So excited about seeing him. Yeah.
Owners Sue and Susanna have arrived at the practice and can't wait to take their old boy home.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We've come to pick up Oberon.
No problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. Last night was terrifying. We were really nervous, waiting to hear how he was, how he's pulled through. Can't wait to see him. So excited.
Who's this?
Here he comes. Oh, sweetheart.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
And here's your boy.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hello, baby.
Oh, yes. Who's that?
Take care, my lovely.
So he's done very, very well. He's obviously going to still be making a little bit of noise after the surgery,
Yeah.
just because of the fact that he's had a tube down his throat and also major surgery on his neck. But I'm very happy with the result. The surgery went really well, and now his larynx is tied back on the left-hand side. So it's basically like if he's got sliding doors, one sliding door is now pulled in the open position all the time. Now that Oberon's going home, he does need some very specialised care because basically he has an airway which is permanently latched open. So he is exposed to the possibility that he could breathe in food and cause severe distress. So one thing Sir will be requiring is his food needs to be now hand-fed.
Yeah.
You need to roll it into little balls and he's going to be fed at head height. So you get the royal treatment you are, yes. Hand-fed by your own personal butler service. Yes. But other than that, this old boy should make a full recovery and be bounding around the parks of Richmond very soon.
It's such an almighty relief, isn't it?
Hey, you're not perfect, but you can breathe.
Yeah.
And that's all we want. That's all we want, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Bye, buddy. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye, buddy. See ya. Bye. See you later. Take care. Mwah. All the best.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Come on, boy. Boy, come on this way. Come on. That's a good boy.
Come on then, Jack.
Francine and her partner Joe
Take you out for your big day, Jack.
have arrived at Scott's Richmond clinic with 12-year-old Jack.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And this must be Jack.
This is Jack.
Hello, mate. I hear it was your birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
And look what Mum and Dad got you, a vet visit. Right. Well, shall we go into the consult room and have a little chat?
Come on, Jack.
Come on, then.
Good
Come on,
boy.
buddy.
Come on. I didn't really sleep very well last night, so anxious about what was to come today.
Okay. I'm just gonna get him to stand up for me. Good boy. Yeah.
It was a long journey here. The whole time on the train, I sat on the floor and cuddled him. I was just so nervous.
So obviously he's got lots of lumps and bumps everywhere. How are they affecting his quality of life?
They weren't, but this one in particular has gotten so big, he gets a bit limpy.
Right.
And you can tell he's uncomfortable in certain positions when he's laying down.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'd be uncomfortable if I had that big lump there.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about what they are. I'm pretty certain they're going to be benign. But the only issue with them is when they're just getting in the way of normal function and movement. And I think that's exactly what's happening. Is that one there? He's got like a big football on his shoulder, and so he can't actually extend his leg forward. And he's also got this one here, which might be doing the same in reverse, actually, because it's sort of over his shoulder blade there. What I'm finding on Jack is very large lumps of fat growing on his body, and those lumps are called lipomas. That's a benign type of tumour. They're causing a change in the way that he walks. And for an old dog, that's a problem because it can encourage arthritis.
I think if we can get rid of that, he can have a good quality of life in his twilight years.
But of course, we have to address that not small issue of anaesthetics in old dogs.
Yeah, he had a lipoma removed actually when he was about 4, but he didn't take too well to the anaesthetic. He was quite unwell, sort of being sick, couldn't really walk straight, so it was quite a worrying time. So hence why I haven't had any of them removed so far, because they've not been causing him too much trouble, and I just don't want to risk losing him.
Yeah, so now it's become critical mass.
Yeah.
And it's forcing you to make that decision, but I can see in your eyes you're quite nervous, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's better if we just be strategic, work out which ones are the most important and which ones could wait. So I think that one and that one, big enough on their own, but I would definitely try and remove both of them.
Yeah.
I just think we don't want him to grow old and be in discomfort.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Says Mum with a worried look on her face.
She's scared. You can tell, can't you?
Jack's not had an operation for a really long time, and now he is that bit older. I just worry so much about him. So my stomach's in knots, really.
I appreciate that you have trust in me regarding the anaesthetic.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it's a big thing for you guys. So you need to say goodbye to your boy.
Okay.
Oh, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. The pressure's really on for Scott because this boy means a lot to us. He's 1 in a million, and he's got to save my boy.
Come on, then. I'd say he's a big lump, but I think it's a bit rude because he actually has some lumps.
Wow.
Don't you, mate?
Who's this?
This is Jack, and Jack has some lipomas, which you can very clearly see. Yeah. So we're going to take them off, aren't we? Just give him a breath of air. No?
Seconds later, Scott is suddenly alarmed.
Come on. He's not breathing. Just give him another breath of air there. As the seconds tick past, my concern is rising because at any point his heart can stop. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on, mate. Heart's still strong because it's not breathing.
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Don't be lazy. Come on.
In Richmond, elderly Springer Spaniel Jack has stopped breathing just moments after being given anaesthetic.
Just give him another breath of air there. This is an old boy who responded badly in the past to an anaesthetic. He's doing the same thing again, even though we're using different drugs. Let's just flip him over and see if that makes a difference. So we're just giving him some oxygen because he's just not breathing at the moment. So we just need to keep trying to encourage him to do so. The longer this process goes on, the more concerned that Jack simply will not survive this anaesthetic. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, bloody hell. I felt like I held my breath for about 3 minutes then. I'm like a deep water diver. It's been a very stressful 3 minutes. I've definitely got more grey hairs, and Nathan's definitely lost more hair as a result of this anaesthetic. I think we need to just work quickly, get these lumps out as quickly as possible and watch him like a hawk. So actually it's incredibly rewarding to remove them because I know that Jack is going to wake up a far happier and more comfortable old boy. You gave us a bit of a scare there, didn't you? Eh? Yeah, massive relief to have this guy awake. He was a challenge, I think is fair to say, but worth it because he is going to feel so much better now those lumps are out, and so am I. He's like, I'm still disappointed about this as a birthday present. That is an awful birthday present surgery.
I think we all deserve some cake after this.
I think so. Come on.
Jack will sleep off the anaesthetic before going home later today.
Good boy. Thankfully, Jack is waking up very, very nicely for an old boy, but this anaesthetic is done. I definitely think that Nathan and I have earned a beer tonight. You good boy. You can't have a birthday without a beer, can you? Nope, you can't.
Hey, Scott.
Hello, mate.
Got a present for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I've had these left on the doorstep and I'm hoping you can do something with them.
Okay, well, sounds like a bird, at least. Should we have a look and see? Wow. I've got a good idea what species of bird they are.
Vet nurse Nathan has found an unexpected package left anonymously on the clinic doorstep.
You are destined to actually be a pigeon, aren't you, sweetheart? Oh. Generally, as a vet practice, we see mostly dogs and cats, but we are open to all creatures, great and small, and sometimes We're quite surprised by what walks through the door. And today, Nathan's brought down some very small baby pigeons. Hello. Did your mum forget where she put you? Did she? Eh? Right now, I'm quite concerned for these little baby birds. They have been exposed to a lot of stress. Their immune systems would be weakened, and obviously without mum, they have lesser chance of surviving.
So how old do you think they are?
Oh, they're young. So started to get some of their feathers though, so I'd say a few weeks, yeah.
Still got the little egg tooth, hasn't they, at the front?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Should we give you a little bit of food, eh? These baby birds need really intensive treatment and care. They need to be fed about every 3 hours around the clock, just as mum would. Here you go. A little bit of food. We're using some baby porridge, which has some long-chain carbohydrates in it. It's a good form of sustenance for a baby bird and warms them up a little bit as well. I know, yeah. There you go, have that. Good bird. Well done, that's it. Here you go. Is that delicious? Yeah. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Well done. There, how's that? Has that made you happy? Feeding these little baby birds is quite a delicate process. They do seem to be taking the food quite well, and you can see immediately that they are responding, they're brightening up, and they seem happy in a warmer environment. Okay. Wow. Hey? Oh, goodness me.
I like the fur on the back there.
Sort of the yellow afro you've got going on there. Come on then, you. Let's feed you up. Eh?
With the little birds responding well to some warmth and food, a volunteer from London Wildlife Protection is on their way.
Still worthy of a chance, aren't you, gorgeous? It's always lovely when the public bring in wild animals for us to look after, but so often they should just leave them alone. The mother generally knows exactly where they place their babies, and if you don't touch them and put your scent on them, they will come back and look after their own babies. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming so quickly.
That's all right, no problem.
As is the season for baby animals, I've got two...
Oh dear, they are babies, aren't they?
Yes.
Indeed. Excellent job.
Thanks for coming and rescuing
That's all right.
You're a good man.
Pleasure. That's what we're there for.
Now that we've fed the babies up, I'm really hopeful that they will grow into full-blown, beautiful pigeons. They've had a very tough start in life. It's a tricky road for them to go down, but hopefully they'll be fluttering around the skies of London soon. Okay, then you two. You little kitties, aren't you? Good bird. That's it.
They got a good chance, haven't they?
Nice one. Thanks for dropping
Thank you
by.
very much.
See you later. You look after them for us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The little orphans will be taken care of until they're strong enough to be released into the wild.
Bye, guys. Right, champ, how you feeling? Are you a good boy?
Jack is fully recovered from his anaesthetic, and now it's time to go home.
Let's go and see Mum. Good boy.
Hope he's doing okay.
It's been an anxious wait for Jack's owners Francine and Joe.
Hi, guys. Here's your boy.
Hey.
There you go.
Lucky. Hello. Hello. You happy little thing.
Oh, thank you so much.
He's doing good.
Oh, God, I'm so relieved. I've never been so nervous. It felt like the longest few hours of my life, but I'm just so relieved to have him back to normal. He's a little bit dopey, but he looks really good.
So, as you can see, he's looking quite svelte now. He's lost a little bit of weight. Do you want to see what he lost?
Yeah.
I warned you.
Got a strong stomach, it's okay.
So there.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, poor Jack.
So they're just fat?
Just fat.
Ugh. To have that much weight on either side of one joint, you really understand why he was struggling and why it was having such an impact on him. Must have been really making him uncomfortable. So he's going to be so much happier now.
All right. You going to get up? Time to go. Come on, then. Come on. Here you go.
Have a proper birthday party
Good
now.
boy. It's still a pretty rubbish birthday present. He couldn't even have a cake, bless him. I have to give him one. Bye, Jack. Oh, he's very keen to leave. See ya.
Bye.
A nice old boy.
Luca and Trish have arrived at Scott's Isleworth clinic with a special little passenger.
Hi. We're here with Pepe.
Where is Pepe?
He's in the bag.
Oh, let's see him.
There he is.
Hello. Oh, look at you. Should we have a cuddle?
Little guinea pig Pepe is unwell, so he's been booked in for an appointment.
Oh, what's all that noise?
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Luca.
Hi.
You've given little Pepe to Jeannie. You're never going to get it back now.
Wow.
You love a guinea pig, don't you?
I love guinea pigs. They're my favourite, aren't they?
Hello, mate. Hello.
Guinea pigs are an incredibly popular pet here in the UK. They're a great family pet. They're a lovely, friendly animal. They're great with kids, but they're really good also for people that don't have gardens and have a small space to live in.
Come on, guys. Let's pop on in.
Okay.
Come on.
Luca and Trish are so devoted to Pepe, they've learned how to communicate with the little guinea pig.
They've got excited, which is busy, which is
It was Pepe's sounds that first alerted them that he wasn't well.
Are you a little bit uncomfortable, mate? Are you? Hey? Let's just have a little head-to-toe examine of you. If I get one of you just to hold him around the shoulders there.
So when he pees, he makes a weaking sound, which sounds a bit like... So I can tell he also hunches his back a little bit when he pees. I'm very worried about him, you know. It's like when your child is sick, you just want them to be happy, you want them to be healthy.
Okay, let's spin you around. Hey, look adoringly at Mum and Dad. There we go. All right, I'm just going to have a little feel of his tummy now. Straight away, he's uncomfortable at that, isn't he? Oh, you don't like your bladder being touched, do you? I mean, fair enough. If you're up for it, I think what's probably a good idea is I'll just do a quick ultrasound. We'll have a look and see if there's anything lurking in that little guinea pig bladder of yours, my friend. Let's have a little look, shall we? So, can you see that black circle? That's the bladder. So what it is basically he's got what looks like a little stone.
Urinary calculi or bladder stones occur in guinea pigs for a number of different reasons, but most of the time it's dietary. There's lots of different foods which have high levels of calcium that people are unaware of. A lot of green vegetables, for example, so they feed them, guinea pigs happily eat them, and then they accumulate the calcium in their bladder and they lead to stones.
So it's 3.64 millimetres, which is a decent-sized bladder stone for a guinea pig. And if you kind of extrapolate that out to a human, you're probably looking at about golf ball sized. So we are going to have to perform surgery on your little Pepe, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to comfortably pass that.
No, and he's uncomfortable now with it as well, so...
It's the only option.
Yeah. I'm worried, yeah, because it's a big thing for a little animal like that to go through an operation.
You need to say goodbye to your little guy now because I need to take him downstairs and get that stone out.
All right.
Check.
Good luck.
Good luck, little fella. Be a very anxious few hours, I'm sure.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Got little Pepe with me. Here you go, look.
Hey.
There's my rhyming team of Gina and Tina.
Yeah.
There they are.
Oh,
Hey.
your little paw.
It's time for the operation to remove a bladder stone from 3-year-old guinea pig Pepe.
Okay, here we go. Good boy. Good boy. Guinea pigs, they are quite prone to stress and they are nervous, very delicate creatures. So, of course, everyone's a little bit nervous today. You're all right, sweetheart. We use the anaesthetic gas in a box, so Pepe goes in there and hopefully goes down nice and quickly. So if you take the lid off, and then Tina, if you lift him out for me. That's it.
Small mammals are generally very fragile when it comes to anaesthetics, so we have to take extra precautions and just be as fast as we can.
Let's wake him up.
You're now stone-free, Mr. Guinea Pig. Let's have a nice, smooth recovery, please.
A stone lighter.
Yeah.
Pepe is woken up very well. So now it's time for me to call Trish and Luca and give them the good news. Come on, little man. Get you back to bed. And I'll call Mum and Dad. Good boy. Hello, buddy. I think I heard them upstairs. I think your lift's here. Hey, come on then.
Later that day, guinea pig Pepe has recovered well from his anaesthetic and is ready to go home.
All right, let's go.
When Scott rang, I was so relieved. I had such a heavy heart all afternoon, I couldn't eat. So yeah, I'm happy to be here to hopefully take him home.
There you go.
Hello, little boy. Hi, mister.
Say hi. Lovely day at the spa. Getting some massages, losing a bite of stone, that sort of stuff. And all I would say is, in future, to try and prevent this from happening, is to try and consider just reducing everything that has calcium in it to a degree. So focus more on the hay and less on the pellets. I think that we should get a really good result here.
All right, will do.
Hey, come on then, you come to me. You've got a bag there from Luca as always. Come here, sweetheart. Good boy. All right. See you later. See you later. Be a good boy. Back in your bag. There you go. Good lad.
Thank you very much.
No worries, my pleasure. See you later. Hello, guys.
Who's that?
A lovely, relaxing family picnic.
Yeah.
Hello, my boy.
And
How are
Scott
you?
now has a special belated birthday
You
surprise
seem happy
for
enough.
Springer Spaniel Jack.
Great to see you. How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
All right?
Yeah.
The elderly dog has recovered well from surgery to remove fatty lumps that were inhibiting his movement.
Well, I know that I kind of ruined his birthday a little bit. So I've bought him a little birthday cake. I'm just going to show it to you, but you can't have it just yet. Yummy.
Lucky boy.
Now, before I give you my treat, can you give me mine? I just want to know how he's gone after the surgery.
He's doing amazingly well, yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah?
Completely changed him.
When I'm taking Jack for a walk now, he can keep up with all the little puppies and he just seems so much freer and happier.
The weight off his shoulders and a weight off our minds, really, yeah.
What I would quite like is to see him move. So if it's okay, I might pop myself over there. I'm going to offer him up his cake and then we'll see you run. I'd love to see you run and move, my boy. I did feel quite mean in not letting him have any kind of birthday cake or treat before the surgery because we needed to starve him, of course, to get that done. But now is another day. He seems a lot happier, so I think he's deserved his birthday cake. All right, my boy, you ready for this? Okay. Happy birthday, buddy. Come on, let's see you move. Oh, wow, look at you go. Look at you go. Jack is a Springer Spaniel who loves his food. So, of course, he's going to want to scoff the food straight away. But the good news is he's running very smoothly, very comfortably. This is a happy, healthy boy.
I don't think I've ever seen him enjoy food as much as that.
He's so happy.
Look at that, eh? You can have your cake and eat it now, can't you? Happy birthday, mate.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.